Welcome to the Age of Belisarius, a new DLC for Field of Glory 2. I'm getting ready to play the Battle of the Volturnus, where Narses, the general for Justinian, who replaced Belisarius when Justinian was uncomfortable with how popular Belisarius was becoming. Narses, who was a eunuch, took command of the armies in Italy and found himself in a series of battles. The Battle of the Volturnus pits Narses versus the I think it's the Franks. Yes, the Franks and their Alemanni allies. And what's happened is part of Narses' army is not there. The Heruli are not there due to something that he did. So these Heruli Foederati are supposed to arrive later in the battle. Hopefully they do. And there's going to be a gap in my line, excuse me, somewhere that we'll have to be concerned about. We have some points to use, but before we do that, let's check out the battle itself. We want to rout the enemy by 40% and have a 25% gap, or rout 60% of their troops. The Franks have formed up in a huge hollow wedge, hoping to smash through the weakened Byzantine center before the Heruli arrive. So apparently the Heruli are coming. From their massed warbands, they have very few supporting troops. So if we have supporting troops, then we're going to take a harassing role. The Byzantines are expecting their Heruli Foederati to arrive later, so I've left a gap in the center for them to deploy in. Hey, that's great. Leave a gap, because they're going to show up. They'll show up. Just leave a big gap. It's cool. All right. Not sure I would buy that strategy. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them. Okay, so we have a limited amount of money here at 270. Oh, what do I want to use? I need more infantry. That's 100%. And I'm going to want... How much money? I got 162 left. Ooh, 3 at 150. At 155, that gets me to 160. Oh, 5. I'll be short. So you 1, 2, and... Got 52 left and get some Byzantine flankers with it, or noble lancers. Let's get the flankers. Let's check out the deployment. Oh yeah, awesome. Excited to play this game. Full disclosure, I've played this part of this scenario and I crashed my computer and lost my recording. And I was doing okay. But I crashed it, so bummer. After 2 hours of playing it. It's pretty close. I don't know if I'm on governor level or not here, but hopefully I am. These guys are all average, so we're dealing with Frankish wars. And then we've got these rainbow warriors up front. I call them rainbow. They're just different color. And these guys are superior. Then we got Butilinus, who actually died in this battle. He's right there. And then these guys are all kind of like the mass war band in one big wedge. We've got infantry here. We've got a gap right here. Got some skirmishers out. These are the flankers over here. And I had 4, but now I've got 5. And then I've got some lancers over here. And some troops over here. What's cool about this game is that in this game, some of the cavalry can dismount now in Belisarius. Some of it, not all of it. And then over here we've got some Hun horse archers. In the middle we've got our Legio Comitatensis, and our Heruli should be showing up here in a while. We've also got some archer forces here. Another important component is these troops here, these Byzantine heavy cavalry. They may be heavy cav, but notice they have bows. And they're very effective. So do these guys. Do they? No. Not these guys. Not these guys. These guys. There's 3 units here. So we've got some pretty good. And there's our boy Narses. So, all right, let's get this thing going. My battle plan. The nice thing about my army it's on a hill. So we're on the downward slope of a hill. They're going to be attacking uphill, which is nice. But I've got some extra cavalry forces. He's coming at me in a nice wedge. What better idea than to take the cavalry? There's a hill position here. Move some of this cavalry over to this hill position and draw off some of these troops over here. probably move some of this cavalry up here and just try to pick at him. And so that's going to be my plan. I'm going to start left to right. Let's move up our horse archers here. Oops. Get him out of that forest as soon as I can. I want to be able to hammer these guys pretty good. Right up to the point. Do you guys have both? Yeah, they do. Good. Good deal. I want to move these lancers. They're going to support this. They're going to support this assault up in this hill here. The cavalry takes them and then they just push the coast. Chaos. Now I want to use these flanking troops to really sow some chaos in the Indian ranks. And originally I was going to leave some of this cavalry behind, but I'm going to move the cavalry up. I'm just going to try to really cause some havoc with the enemy. Oops. I'm going to move Narses. Actually, what is Artabanus? What does he do? I'm moving Artabanus to the center. And let's go ahead and move this cavalry up. And that'll do it for this turn. Then here comes the massed enemy ranks. They seem to be quite excited. Age of Belisarius covers a series of battles and campaigns that took place in the 580s. So we're getting really close to medieval era, early medieval. It's kind of the beginning of the end of the classic era. And the Western Roman Empire has fallen, and it is up to the Eastern Roman Empire to. And Belisarius, his role was to try to reconquer the Western Roman Empire. Goodness. And so Belisarius was in the business of recapturing the West Roman Empire, and he did a really good job at it. And the problem was he did so good of a job that he didn't make a very good friend of his emperor Justinian, who was none the too pleased that Belisarius was over there and getting a lot of glory. That made Belisarius a dangerous person, and in those days that was bad if you were a person in power. You'd want to look at somebody and say, hey, this guy can replace me easily. Pretty powerful. So we're going to move, and we're going to try to get this unit right here, these 4 cav, these Lombard Lancers. This is a flank force, and I'm going to, my plan is to take these guys and move them around here, get behind them, hopefully. These guys are going to move up here and start showering these guys with arrows. These guys are probably going to shift over here and support the infantry. These guys with Narses will probably pull back. These guys are going to go in here and they're going to start shooting up this infantry right now. I'm going to do some idea here is always just kind of draw my enemy into a situation where I'm harassing him and force him to peel off some of this mass so that when the hammer blow hits here that it can be minimized. And the guys I've wanted to move over here I think are pretty much moved. I'm going to move these guys forward. Aggressive. I want to channel him into a kill zone here. Hopefully that'll do some damage. And less than 2. He's gonna... Oh, that's surprising. Good deal. Love to use a bunch of ammo to kill 4 guys. Nice thing is I have the Sagittarium on here, which they've got, you know, there's a lot of archers in here. These have 250 and these guys have like 400. Almost 500. So our job is to keep this battle flowing and keep the enemy from being able to strike in a really good punch and to attrit them. So the first time I played this battle, I got it going, and then my computer crashed, so that was a bummer. I do have a new computer, so I'm working out some kinks on it. But for the purpose of this, I reset up everything on my old computer so I can play it and hopefully get it to record. But in the previous scenario, I took all archers, all Sagittarium archers, which is pretty cool. And I had a massive group of archers in the center, and not as much cavalry. And this time I decided to take a lot more cavalry. Well, 3 cavalry and just 2 infantry units, which I didn't have for the last battle, which left a much bigger gap in the game. So, kind of cool. Gonna have a few more, a little bit different unit style, battle style this time. We'll see how it goes. This is interesting because this massive wedge is now already breaking off. We've already decided to not just come straight forward. Flankers. These guys, their role is to shoot their ammunition up and just peel away infantry, just annoy them. Leave this cavalry unit there till I need it. And we can do some damage to these guys. Let's do this. No. Yep. And I'm moving this horse archer up in this elevated position. I'm hoping... And hey, nice to have Hun horse archers on your team too. The role of these guys, these lancers and archers, is to just really make things not very much fun for the bad guys. just run. Alright, we're gonna rip 14 to 44, so I mean that's, yeah. There you go. Nice, nice. Oh, yeah. Alright, take that move. And that's going to be... I'd like to get this unit. And that's it for that turn. Now we're just picking away at them already. They get some weapons from their archers. And now I'm forcing them to peel away from those archers. I want these archers here because I like them moving forward because they block off his infantry attack. It's messed up. The nice thing about this cavalry too is it'll pull back when he engages, so. These guys are gonna get nice and close. We're gonna blast into him. Then he's gonna charge, and my boys are gonna retreat. So, and now the AI is already, peeling away troops, peeling away guys from the center. So you've got literally that's a third. That's easily a third, and then the last third is attacking forward. So. Hopefully we'll be able to deal with them with our infantry. Our infantry aren't as good as his. I'll tell you that for sure. We want to tread them any way we can. That's going to be nice there because we're going to get, these guys are going to get hit pretty hard. Woo, it's getting interesting. Alright. Let's move this cavalry down here. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Won't have the range to get me there. Take some shots at these front, these A+, they're A grade troops. I want to really do some damage from these guys. Try to pick on some of these single units. Just did some damage. I just know it did. 10 to 32. that's just causing trouble. And the people might turn Narses back. Faint. I'm going to need him later. Alright, that's a good second turn for us. He's trying to move his archers out of the way so his infantry can now begin the main assault. That infantry would have made it a long way. They went as far as my cavalry. Wow, his center's really thinned out. Most of these troops are elite, so hopefully these archers will get an opportunity to do some damage to them. Move this cavalry in here and shoot him through, so hopefully we might be able to get disruption on this unit. We've already suffered about 37 casualties, yeah, 37 casualties, so 10% casualties. We do real well shooting out of this round. Chance to win. Yep, almost up to 100 casualties now. Butilinus? Yeah. That's someone I want to be shooting at. Pretty soon. The amount of casualties these guys are sustaining is pretty high. Real damage there. these flankers just keep causing trouble. The idea is weaken them as much as I can. Those three cavalry units moving around, and these guys have fired my archers. I've done everything I possibly can to damage the enemy in this round, so we'll call that a turn. And my little long march is now starting to help. I've got this whole chunk of units. Ooh, yes, nice. Oh, that's bad. Oh man, that's really bad. He's going to be able to engage a couple of my cavalry units. Somehow he got to his cavalry. It's good, they got out of there. Good deal. Why'd you go that way? Gosh, I think these guys are going to catch them. Whew, got lucky there. Crazy, two of my cavalry units did not make it through. Ammunition is still pretty good. Those guys back so that my cavalry can retreat if worst comes to worst. starting to test for... I've lost 180 troops, so that's good. Break free. These new units look pretty cool. His center here now is like empty. Cavalry back in here, and it's 3 or 4 Okay, let's see if this cavalry can get out of this mess. Not really. These units have succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. I think these guys are about out of ammo. Some damage. What else I gotta play with here? I think I'm good. Let the infantry play out. Blasting through my guys. That's a bummer. Unfortunately, we've lost a lot of troops that got caught too far forward. Oh, they didn't get out of there. Things are starting to happen, but this guy's back over here. These guys are at their last legs as far as they're. on, cavalry, charge into those guys. Bummer. Death dealing into those things. Whew. Look at this big gap in here. It's crazy. Okay, I think that's going to be it for this turn. Let's see what we got left here. Lots of infantry. Oh wait, so oh, got a disruption up on one of my damage units. Is that their command unit? It is. It won't last. Man, I don't know. They've suffered a lot of casualties. Whew. Alright, we'll end this turn. Turn 9. Hopefully my heroic... Yeah. Eight to 3 bad guys. So far, the story of this particular battle is going to get everybody, the bad guys going to get some of my cavalry in the unit. Hopefully I can destroy some of them. Thank goodness the Heruli have arrived. Just a bloody battle, man. Can I get this infantry? Okay, good deal. I get these guys bumping out. That's not good. That's my commander-in-chief. That's real bad. Oh boy. Let's see if we've got anything left to do. Big ball of elite troops hanging out here. Got some opportunities here. plow through there. Things are starting to even out a little bit. Move up the Haruli. In this battle. Bummer. These guys won't turn around. I think I can probably... Every one of his units has just been getting pummeled. Alright, that's going to do it for episode 1. I'm going to stop it there. Given that we're at a kind of a good... Well, let's... Getting at that we're at a good spot to stop the scenario. I think we should stop it. I think it'd be a great time to stop the scenario now. Thanks for watching episode 1. Look forward to getting this game going on in episode 2 and finishing it out. Thanks for watching. See you next time on the battlefield.